It is known that to document acts of torture committed by authorities, the Istanbul Protocol is used, which is accepted worldwide for combating the serious violation of human rights by commissions and human rights defense organizations and judicial bodies in Mexico. In the case at hand, it was during the administration of Jorge Sainz Felix when its inclusion began as a research tool within the commission itself. There are images of this former president regarding this. The president attending to gain first-hand knowledge in Geneva, Switzerland of this protocol. Since that administration, it already existed, and it is not new to produce expert reports of this type. On the contrary, this is where it began. The year or time when he was president of the commission, important public service personnel were trained, or the former president of the Court of Justice, Mascoen or Abel Marieta Gutierrez, who was at one time Attorney General, as well as operational staff, of the prosecutor's office at that time, which has not been repeated again in a new format in the Istanbul Protocol office, which is presumed to be the greatest achievement of this administration, but what is really talked about is only the change of name and the habilitation of new physical spaces, something that is supposed to have already existed in the dark past that is so often denounced. But this does not mean at all that work has not been done in this regard through other forms or modalities that were called victim assistance directorates at the time. Currently, the role of the Commission in investigating cases of this type is in question, since it is not until the year 2024 that it issues only 5 recommendations. And where are the files worked on, since they were not reflected throughout 2022? 2023-2024, with more recommendations, in a significant number since there are only 5 until the year 2024. Statements for violations of active human rights, torture, and matters of torture. It is a very poor result compared to the level of ambition of the project. That is why Prensa Critica Sociedad Osoense ended up being one of the fallacies at the head of the State Human Rights Commission by the mythomaniac Luis Fernando Renteria Barragan, awaiting to reach you and having clarified the issue a little more. Greets you the voice of lawyer Santos Luis Morales. Greetings, friends.